All right, we wanted to jump on the camera real quick with Mr. Maddox, who is our cinematic lover here. He's the movie guy. If you want to talk about movies, he's your guy. He's the guy who knows the movies. Now, you told me months ago, me and you had talked about the Bob Dylan biopic.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was really excited about it, but I just wasn't willing to go to the theater and pay the money. So, because I knew I wanted to buy the movie. So as soon as it came out on Apple, it was 24 for a while, and I waited it out because I knew it would get down to 19, and I pulled the trigger. Fantastic movie. And you then told me that I needed to go see another movie, Dreamin' Wild.
Oh, so this is what we're talking about. Okay.
Casey Affleck.
Yeah.
Casey Affleck, Walter Goggins, who's a really, really fantastic.
Big in the White Lotus right now.
Yeah, big, fantastic, fantastic actors.
And Chris Messina is the lead.
Yes.
If you've seen the Indie Project, you'll know who that is.
Miss Lewis, she wouldn't get on camera and do it, but she wanted to make it known.
She cried.
That she no longer is willing to take movie suggestions from Mr. Maddox because she didn't make it through Bob Dylan. She didn't make it all the way through the movie you told me about earlier in the year. Now I'm trying to remember the name of it. Or I mean, it may have been last year. The movie with the schoolmaster and the kid who...
Oh, The Holdovers.
The Holdovers. She didn't make it through that one. And then Dreamin' Wild, she got 45 minutes into the movie before she called it quits. Now, to her credit, there is a lot of indulgence in Dreamin' Wild. Like, for instance, the opening credits start 22 minutes into the movie. It takes the filmmaker 22 minutes for, do they call it the prologue?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
For the opening sequences. And so much of that movie, no lie, so much of that movie is Casey Affleck just staring into the distance.
I thought you were going to tell me your wife loved the movie and was in tears because of how much she loved it, how touching it was. The one thing I thought when you said that, I was like, oh man, she just has bad taste. But then I thought, well, it kind of is a father and son, brother and brother movie.
I Googled reviews on it, but everything said the same thing. Slow burn movie. Slow burn. It's like the 4th of July, lighting that fuse, and then sitting there and watching the fuse go slowly for like 25 minutes.
What kind of music does your wife like, though?
That's a great question.
Because the music
Pop
leans
country.
more towards kind of like the folk rock, indie rock. Not too different from Bob Dylan. Or the early Bob Dylan.
I love like alternative music.
Yeah.
Indie, and that movie was absolutely that.
Yeah.
What I don't love, and I'm just being honest, is just really slow dramas. And I'm talking the ones where, again, they're Paul's looking out into the stars with a little keyboard pad for 20 minutes, and you're like, where is this going? And another thing this movie does, which this is the mark of really high brow cinema, and I understand. But when filmmakers decide to jump around timelines, it drives me crazy. Because I finally lock in, we're 10 years ago now. And then right when the 10 years ago part of the story's getting good, they jump back to the current time. And then you're like, okay, let me lock in on this current timeline. Where were we in the story? Okay, I remember now. And then it starts to get good, and they jump back to 10 years prior. Like, that drives me bonkers.
Okay, let me ask you this too.
Ask.
Are you a TikToker? You on TikTok?
I do not do TikTok.
Your wife do TikTok?
She loves TikTok.
Okay, that's your problem right there.
Slow, quick, no attention span.
Those quick hits.
Yes, and the kids here in the building are the same way. Like they can't get into an actual video. I love YouTube videos that are 14, 16, 20 minutes long where I'm going to learn something. I don't like a YouTube video where a dude just falls off his bike and says a cuss word and then it ends. Like, you know he got really hurt, and then everybody's it's clicking on to the next one. I'm
Yeah.
like, did he survive? Like, what happened? I watched a poor kid drive his bike down a driveway, because my wife actually tagged me in the video.
Yep.
Drive down a driveway into oncoming traffic. The car plows the kid, flings him. He like flings him onto the road. The kid is terrified of his mom, who's out there yelling, so he jumps up, grabs his shoe that the car knocked off of his foot, and starts hobbling up the driveway into the video. Next one. Drives me absolutely crazy. I hate TikToks. I hate Reels.
You lost me after like the first 30 seconds there. But Miss Lewis, not that different from our students, so it sounds like. She's been conditioned to not be able to sit down and enjoy a 2-hour piece of art that is...
But I give it to her on this one.
Takes some time.
It was slow, Maddox.
It wasn't that slow.
Bob
seen
Dylan
slower.
moved. Bob Dylan moved.
Oh,
like it
yeah.
was.
I agree with you on that.
It moved, and like it was lots of different scenes, lots of different ways for you to hate him, because essentially he is not a very likable person on that movie.
That movie's definitely faster paced than Dreamin' Wild, but the Dreamin' Wild
Every
payoff
movie-
at the end was so good. Like, there was no like moment in the movie where you thought, "Oh, Bob Dylan's just a great guy. I'm so happy for all his success." But in Dreamin' Wild, you do think that about Casey Affleck. At the end, the scene with him and his dad, you're like, "Oh, this guy's the best. I wish he could have had all the success in the world." It's just a lot sweeter movie.
Most of the movie, you're just wondering what's wrong with him.
That's what Casey Affleck deals with in the movie. Like, do I deserve this? Am I talented? Am I actually good at this?
Well, it took the filmmaker 2 hours to decide to.
But that's a short.
Showcase.
That's a short movie though. These days, 2 hours is like nothing. Okay. So
Herein lies some of
me-
the problem with Hollywood.
Okay, I've got a movie for your wife.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
totally different from Dreamin' Wild.
Okay.
And it just dropped on Netflix. Me and my wife rented this for $6 on Amazon, and then literally the next day it dropped on Netflix for free.
Of course.
Which we have. So I enjoyed the movie, so it's not like a wasted money or anything, but it's called One of Them Days.
Okay.
Heard of this?
I have not.
It stars Keke Palmer and SZA, the musical artist.
Okay.
Okay. And it literally, there's no time jumping around. It's literally the start of one really bad, trying day, and it's hilarious. It's like I said, it's on Netflix. If you didn't like Dreamin' Wild, this is a total shift from that. So try it out. It's a comedy. It's on Netflix. It is hilarious. Kids at the school, you will love this movie too. So give it a shout. Give it a chance on Netflix. One of Them Days.
We'll try it out. We'll see how this one goes. I won't tell her that you recommended this movie.